Known for its beaches, national parks, and diverse cities, California is a fun, exciting place to explore. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to California. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit. Spring is often considered one of the best times to visit California, especially for those looking to enjoy the outdoor activities like hiking, sightseeing, and exploring the national parks. The weather is typically mild with blooming flowers added to the beauty of the region. Fall is another great time to visit, especially if you are visiting wine country in Napa Valley, as well as those looking to explore the national parks like Yosemite and Joshua Tree. Temperatures are comfortable and cities are less crowded compared to the peak summer months. Summer is peak tourist season in California, especially along the coast. This is the ideal for beach vacations and coastal road trips, but it can be hard to explore cities like San Francisco and Los Angeles. Although there are plenty of festivals and events going on during the summer months, it can also be incredibly busy and hotel prices do rise. Winter can be a great time to visit certain parts of California, especially if you are interested in skiing or snowboarding in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Just make sure that if you are visiting during the winter, come prepared and be aware that you might not be able to explore all of the national parks, as there are some closures during the colder seasons. So now let's look at getting there. Many people arrive in California via air, with LAX in Los Angeles, San Francisco International Airport, and San Diego International Airport connecting the state to destinations across the world. These airports also connect to most major cities in the USA and Canada, as well as smaller destinations in the country too. If you are driving around the United States, you can drive to California using the interstate highways such as the I-5, I-10, and I-80. This provides great access from states like Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona. Amtrak also operates train services that stop at various cities in California, including Los Angeles, Sacramento, Oakland, and San Jose. Greyhound and other bus companies provide bus services to California from various locations within the United States, and regional bus companies offer routes connecting California with neighboring states and cities. The port destinations along California are also places that major cruise lines stop on their itineraries, including popular cities like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego. So now let's look at how to get around. Having a car in California is the most convenient way to get around the state, especially if you plan to explore multiple destinations or visit areas with limited public transportation. California has an extensive network of highways and roads, and rental car services are widely available at airports and major cities. When you are in the major cities themselves, you can use the comprehensive public transportation system, which often includes buses, trains, and trolleys. Services like Uber and Lyft are available in many parts of California, but just be aware that these can be hard to get when you are in the national parks. California's mild climate and bike-friendly infrastructure make biking a popular option when you're in the major cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Santa Monica. So now let's look at some of the typical prices. Of course, prices will vary depending on where you are staying, but to give you a rough guideline, you can find hostel dorm beds between $30 to $70 per night, whilst budget hotels and motels will range between $60 to $150 per night depending on the location and the amenities included. Mid-range hotel rooms in California range from $100 to $270 per night, whilst luxurious hotels in California tend to begin around $300 per night. You can get yourself fast food for under $10 and food truck meals between $5 to $15 per item, whilst a sit-down meal in a chain restaurant or mid-range dining option will cost you between $15 to $40. So visiting California can be expensive, but there are ways that you can save some money. Like we always mention, try to visit in the off-peak season. The end of autumn and the start of spring are your best times to experience the best weather, but also decently priced accommodation and transportation options. Take advantage of the plenty of free attractions in California, like the public parks, beaches, hiking trails, and scenic viewpoints, as well as the free museum days, galleries, and cultural sites that often offer complimentary admission on certain days of the week or during specific hours. The major cities all have city passes that you can use, as well as some discounted tours if you book in advance. We will leave some of those links in the description below. When you are in the major cities, stick to public transportation options and check on websites like Groupon for some discounts and deals when you are in the cities themselves. So now let's look at some of the best things to do in California. Of course, we recommend starting your trip in Los Angeles, where you can explore Hollywood, visit Griffith Park and Observatory, and then take a stroll along Venice Beach. Stroll along the Venice canals, visit Santa Monica Pier, and then take a studio tour to enjoy a behind-the-scenes tour of major film and television studios. Not too far away from Los Angeles is the original Disneyland and Universal Studios Hollywood, which we highly recommend you include in your itinerary. You can then take a Pacific Coast Highway scenic road trip, visiting along the picturesque coastal towns and stunning ocean views, and experiencing Big Sur. Head to San Francisco, where you can see the iconic Golden Gate Bridge and explore Alcatraz, as well as visiting Fisherman's Wharf, riding a cable car, and of course making sure to try some clam chowder. Enjoy some wine tasting in Napa Valley, take a hike through the Joshua Tree National Park, and explore Yosemite National Park as well. Relax on Santa Monica Beach, explore the historic sites of San Diego, and then try skiing or snowboarding in Lake Tahoe. Watch this video to find out the 25 best things to do in California. Then to find out about the best places to visit in San Francisco, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time in California no matter where you choose to go, and stay creative.